Time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all, man oh man, this is like a why even bother video because I am so late and I apologize. This is last week's comics, new this week comics. So the reason I was late this time around, I know it's like I've always got some excuse. I actually got food poisoning over the weekend and it was not pleasant. At the same time, I'm still fighting off horrible allergies. There's a ton of tree pollen in Dallas right now, and like there's wind blowing outside. It's all over the place. Like you can't avoid it. I've been taking Zyrtec every day. Nothing helps. I've got coughing messiness up here. It's terrible. So I've just been in terrible shape, and I apologize that this is so late, but I guess better late than never, right? I'm recording this Tuesday night, so tomorrow there will be different new books to talk about. But hey, there's a few things in here you guys might have missed. You never know. And then I also got a few kind of recent back issues that I picked up along the way. So let's get right into it, shall we? By the way, if you're new to this channel, my name is Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I'm normally not this sweaty and worn out, but on top of everything else that's happening with me dealing with horrible allergies and then the food poisoning over the weekend, my AC is not on in my apartment because we're on a switchover system and they still have it on the heat. So there's no AC in my house, and it's like in the 80s here in Dallas. And so, yeah, just fun times all the way around, right? All right, so let's do new this week comics. These are the comics that came out on March, what is it? Today is the 29th. This would be the 23rd. So new comics from March 23rd. So again, I apologize this is so late, guys. Hopefully you'll see something in here you didn't know, and maybe you can go back and grab it. Okay, so we'll start off with DC, then Marvel, then Independent. We got Action Comics 1041. I picked up this cover B because, well, first of all, I like all the Tedesco covers, but I was a big fan of the whole Reign of the Superman thing that they did back in the 90s, where you had the 4 replacement Supermen. So I thought it was kind of cool that they did this cover too. I don't even think they're in the book. I think it was just like a tribute cover. So Deathstroke Inc. number 7. I guess Deathstroke Incorporated, but it says Inc., so I'm going to say Inc. This is cover B. I just thought it was a really nice cover B. Pretty cool. I'm not sure who the artist is on that. Let me see if I can look that information up really quick so I can tell you guys. Because, yeah, that is a killer cover. Okay, so this would be Ivan Tao. Pretty cool, I gotta say. This is Detective Comics number 1058. Wait a minute. Is this from last week? Oh yeah, I didn't have this on my pull list, but I bought it because when I saw it on the shelf, I just thought it looked really nice. So this is the Lee Bermejo cover B. I normally pick up the Lee Bermejo cover Bs, but when I saw the solicitation for this, it did not look this cool. But when I saw it in person, I was like, okay, yeah, that's a really cool looking Batman cover, so why not? Harley Quinn number 13. First full appearance of The Verdict, which is a new villain. Now, if you guys are all about first appearances, this is not The Verdict's first appearance. First appearance is in issue 12. Full page, named and everything. This is the first, I guess, full story featuring The Verdict and actually named on the cover and everything. So this is cover A by Riley Rossmo. And I grabbed 2 of those. And then this is the cover B by Derek Chu. I almost always pick up the Derek Chu cover Bs. So got 2 of those. That should be kind of a cool book for you Harley Quinn collectors. This is one of my big books of the week, in terms of, like, you know, more than just a couple of bucks on a purchase. And that is Task Force Z. This is the 1 in 25 variant by Derek Chu. I can't imagine that stores are ordering a lot of this book. So getting a 1 in 25 variant is probably, there's probably not a lot of these out there, I'm guessing. And the price they had on it was pretty low. So with my discount, it was not bad at all. It was actually pretty cheap considering it's a 1 in 25. So I was happy to get that. Plus I love Derek Chu. Trial of the Amazons, Wonder Girl #1. This is, I mean, what can I say? It's just a beautiful cover. I don't have anything else to say other than it's a beautiful cover. I mean, come on, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Happy with that. Okay, Marvel. Avengers #53. This is the second printing featuring the first appearance of the Red Panther. And now you get the Red Panther right there on the cover. I only got one of these. I probably should have picked up a second one, but I don't know. I guess, I don't know if stores ordered heavily on them or not. The store I went to, they didn't even have any hit the shelf. I think they just filled the pre-orders. This is Avengers Forever #4, and this is the Stormbreakers variant by R.B. Silva. I just thought this was a really nice Stormbreakers cover. Excuse me. Sorry. Still fighting these allergies, guys. Anyway, so I picked up a couple of those. But yeah. Stormbreakers. And then this is Avengers Forever #4, the Carnage Forever cover. I think I showed a cover on my last haul and called it a carnageized cover, but this is actually called Carnage Forever. It's the variants that they're doing, and so I thought this one was pretty nice. I thought it was so nice, I bought it twice, in the words of Mike from Comic Crypt to Castle Hills. By the way, I was just watching Mike's latest video, and I took a pause to shoot this. I'm almost finished with it, though. I'm going to go back and finish that. Okay. This, I thought, was one of the nicest covers out this week. This is Devil's Reign X-Men #3. And, I mean, it's a Gerald Perel cover. And, yeah, I mean, look at that. Come on. That's got everything on there that you want. White Queen landing the smackdown. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. In fact, I kind of had a feeling this is going to be a hot cover, so I ordered some extras on it, and it did sell out from what I saw. Iron Man #18. This is the Carnage Forever variant by Jeff Johnson. Kind of a cool variant cover. The Carnage Forever theme kind of works really well with the red and the armor there. Okay, this is a hot book of the week. This is Star Wars Dr. Aphra #19. This is the Chris Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant, which I guess is now the first official appearance of Bo-Katan in comics. And I pre-ordered 3 of these, and then I picked up 2 extras off the shelf because I didn't want to miss out, you know, like on the Mandalorian and Grogu cover. Got a little bit of a horror story, so I also ordered the Darth Vader 21 with the first appearance. Sorry, God, I'm sorry, guys. With the first appearance of what is it, Giancarlo Esposito's character, Moff Gideon. And all of them came in damaged. So the ones that I pre-ordered, I actually had them take them back in hopes that they get replacements, but they don't know if they're going to get replacements. So I might have got screwed on that cover. I don't know yet. I'm hoping that I didn't, but we'll see. But these, I'm covered. Got plenty of those. I just need that Moff Gideon cover, so hopefully they come through on that. We'll see what happens. Okay. So, Star Wars, Halcyon Legacy. or I'm sorry, Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Halcyon Legacy. This is number 1. This is the second printing, and I really like this because the first printing, the background is white, and then this printing, the background is black, and it really is just striking. I mean, it's a beautiful cover. And if you see the two of them next to each other, in fact, I should have probably, do I have that close by? No, I don't. If I had the first printing close by, I'd show you. But if you see the white next to this, it just really looks amazing. So, yeah, happy to get that. Only got 1 copy of that. I probably should have got more. Venom Lethal Protector number 1. Okay, so here's another kind of funny story. So these almost all of their Venom Lethal Protectors came in damaged. Luckily, they had enough to where they could fill what I ordered with good copies, you know, undamaged copies. So I was able to get the ones that I ordered. I ordered just 1 copy of the Mana variant cover, which is nice. And then I ordered 3 copies, and I was really happy that they got these in, especially considering that almost all their shipment got damaged. This is the Bill Sienkiewicz variant cover, and I really dig that. That is really cool. I'm a big Bill Sienkiewicz fan. That's a Bill Sienkiewicz Batman right there, original art. So yeah, really happy to get those. Wolverine patch number 1. This is the Scotty Young variant cover, which is really funny. If you, I don't know if you guys collect these, but if you read the captions and whatnot, this is a particularly funny one. I really like this one a lot. So, and then this is another big book of the week that I spent more than what I would normally spend on a comic, and that is Wolverine patch number 1. This is the 1 in 25 variant cover by John Romita Jr. And you know what? I love John Romita Jr. I realize his style is not for everybody. Some people really can't stand his style, and I get it. I mean, it's a very unusual type of style. I think it works really well for certain books, and then other books maybe not so much. But I got to tell you, some of his variant covers he's been doing lately, I wasn't really taken with. Like, I didn't like the Moon Knight cover. There was a Venom cover I didn't think was all that great. And then there was a Punisher cover variant that he did that I couldn't even tell what was going on the variant cover. But this one I thought was really nice. Like, this was kind of like a return to form for me. I just thought this was a great variant. And so this is a 1 in 25. So I was happy to get that. X Lives of Wolverine, or is it 10 Lives of Wolverine, number 5. This is the, what do you call it? The Mark Bagley. Is this like the spoiler variant or the foreshadow variant? I can't remember. Is it even Mark Bagley? Do I have that right? I can't remember. I didn't pre-order this one. I saw it on the shelf and I grabbed it. I just thought it was kind of cool. So yeah. That's it for Marvel. Now we're getting into independent. So this is a book I kind of spec'd on this week, and I hope this spec pays off. But I don't know. We'll see. This book is called Ghost Cage, and it's from Nick Dragata and Image Comics. And Jim's Comics had a video that he posted where he was all excited because he goes, you know, oh, I got the last copy of Ghost Cage from my local comic shop and everything. And I was like, and I thought, you know, I saw that book on the shelf and I flipped through it and it looked really cool, but I passed on it. I thought I better go back and get that book. And so I went back, and thankfully they still had some copies, and so I grabbed them. And then I went to a different store and they had some copies, and I thought, you know, this is a cool book. I'm going to go ahead and take a chance and spec heavy on it. So I kind of went nuts on this book. But Ghost Cage number 1, it's a really cool looking book. I'm glad that I got it. It's black and white on the inside. It's a $5.99 cover price, thick book, kind of very anime looking style, but it looks really cool, and I'm anxious to read it and see if I'm happy that I got as many copies as I did. But I just had a feeling, you know, I was like, when I saw how excited Jim was about it, and it was a book that I remember looking at on the shelf and thinking, this looks really cool, I should buy this, and then I passed on it anyway. And then, of course, I saw his video and I thought, maybe I should have got that. So I'm glad that I was able to go back and get some extra copies of it. You never know. It could turn into something. It's hard to know. Why is this in here? This was last week, wasn't it? Or the week before? Slumber number 1? Why is this in here? I don't know. Shouldn't be. Okay. We Have Demons, number 1. This is a new book from Greg Capullo. Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Jonathan Glapion, basically the Batman team doing an independent book for Dark Horse. And there were several different covers. This is the foil logo. As you can see, there's a foil logo there, variant. So there's actually a cover that's this exact same cover that does not have a foil logo on it. And I opted to get the foil logo, and I got 4 copies of that just in case. You never know if that'll turn into something. But hey, with that creative team, pretty hard to go wrong, right? All right, so that's it for all the books that came out last week. I did manage to pick up a few, what do you call it? Back issues, but like recent back issues. I went to Red Pegasus Comics. They had a stack of comics that were 20% off cover price that they were just trying to move. And so I got a Carnage Forever variant for Captain Carter number 1. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not where I got this. I got this at Louisville Comics. They still had one of these on the shelf, and I didn't remember if I'd grabbed one or not. Excuse me, sorry. I didn't remember if I'd grabbed one or not when I was at Louisville Comics. So, or when I was in my initial comic outing when this book came out. So I grabbed one from them, and then, okay, Red Pegasus Comics had the Captain Carter design variant, and so I picked up one from them. I don't think I got this when the book originally came out, so I was happy to get that. They also had, I was kind of surprised at this, but the Dark Ages number 1, this is the, oh God, what's the name of the artist? Sway, that's it. The Sway variant for Dark Ages number 1, the Black History Month variant. And this was kind of a hot book when it first came out. I got royally screwed on the Sway variant for Iron Man with Riri Williams. That was the one I really wanted, and I did eventually get one, but I had to pay extra for it. But I had ordered, I don't know, like 2 or 3 of them, and not a pleasant story, but I didn't get them. But I did get a few of these, but I saw they had one of these for 20% off, and I thought, why not? That's a cool book. Also picked up She-Hulk number 2. I don't know why, but I don't think I picked up She-Hulk number 2 the week it came out, so I got She-Hulk number 2, cover A, cover B. Now this I did pick up, but they had another copy, and so I was like, hey, why not? The David Nakayama X-Gwyn variant, and that's kind of a hot book. And She-Hulk number 2, I believe, is going into second printing now. So in the back issue boxes, I picked up Star Wars Crimson Reign number 1. Sorry, guys. Oh, my God. Star Wars Crimson Reign number 1. This is the Clayton Crane variant cover. I did not have this cover. I didn't even know this cover existed, and I thought it was kind of cool, so I grabbed it. Is this like a connecting variant? It just says Enemies of the Dawn. Is that the title of the story? I don't know. Anyway, that was a cool variant. And Louisville Comics had out a bunch of dollar boxes. So I picked up, this is Action Comics 655. Really cool cover by Carrie Gamble, who you can meet at Dallas Comic Show, April 23rd and 24th. Kerry Gamble's a good friend of mine. I always love his Superman stuff, so I was happy to get that. Avengers West Coast Annual number 5. Is that what that is? I think it's number 5. It's just a really cool looking annual. It was in really nice shape, and it was $1, so why not? Can't imagine there's a ton of these floating around. Avengers West Coast was not a very heavily ordered title back then. This was a cool looking book. This is Fear Itself, the Fearless, number 12 of 12, and I just grabbed it because it's just a really cool Art Adams cover. And last but not least, I came across this in the back issue boxes, and I was surprised because this was, I think, a pretty hot book at one point in time. You guys remember this? Avengers Curse of the Man-Thing introduced a character called the Harrower, and this book sold out really fast when it first came out. This is the 1 in 10 copy variant, the design variant by Carrero. And I remember this book at one point in time going for like, you know, 30, 40 bucks or something. But they had it in the back issues for $8 plus my discount, and I don't think I had it. So, yeah, why not? Now, they haven't really done much with this character, so who knows if we're even going to see the character again. But it is the first appearance of the Harrower, and this, I guess, would be the design variant. So, why not? All right, guys, that's it. Totally pointless because at this point, everybody's already moved on to the next week. But I just wanted to make a video so I could say I made a video. Hopefully, my New This Week video for this week will not be this late, and you guys will find it a little more topical. Oh, I did want to share this with you. I purchased my very first, don't judge me. I purchased my very first Pokemon card. Now, this is not me getting into Pokemon. I'm not going to become a Pokemon addict or anything like that. I purchased a Mewtwo card from Pokemon the first movie. As you can see right there, it says Pokemon the first movie. And the reason I purchased this card is because the guy that does the voice of Mewtwo in Pokemon the first movie, Jay Getty, is one of my special guests at Dallas Comic Show coming up April 23rd, 24th. And he has just started doing conventions, so he's kind of like a fresh face on the convention circuit. And I thought I should buy a Pokemon card and get him to sign it because, you know, why not? So this was my very first Pokemon. It only took me 30 years to start, or I don't know when Pokemon first hit. It only took me that long to finally buy it. What is going on with this? What is this? Look at this. It's like an upside down comma. Why is my hair doing that? Huh. Anyway, my first Pokemon card, and I'm going to have it signed by Jay Getty at Dallas Comic Show, April 23rd, 24th. You could meet him there, too. We've also been doing trading cards for Dallas Comic Show, so if you guys come to the next show, you could get one of our exclusive trading cards. They're pretty cool. We usually do them for free, and we put them in the VIP bags. So if you buy a VIP pass, you get a free trading card. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got. I hope you enjoyed that, and maybe you saw something in there that you missed. If not, sorry that the video was so late. I have not had a good couple of weeks here. Oh, my God. I mean, there was that one week where, like, when my allergies first hit, it knocked me out for, like, 4 days solid. And I'm still fighting off allergies. I mean, I'm still, like, you can see I'm sweating. You know, it's crazy. And then the food poisoning was no fun. Trust me, that was no fun. I'm still not sure what did it either. That's the scary part. So hopefully I'm on the mend, and I'm looking forward to everything that's coming out this week. Oh, by the way, in case you guys watch this video before you go to the comic shop this week, a couple of books to be on the lookout for, which I'm sure some of these you guys probably already know about. Amazing Spider-Man 93, Ben Reilly becomes Chasm. I cannot believe some of the ways that people have been pronouncing the name Chasm. It's Chasm, guys. C-H-A-S-M. Do you really not know how to say that word? Chasm, not Chasm, not Chahasm. or Chasm. I can't believe the way some of these people on these videos are pronouncing this. Anyway, big time first appearance in Amazing Spider-Man 93. Pre-sales, it's already selling out at several stores. So if you can get your hands on, especially the Gleason webhead variant, that's the one you probably want, because it's actually Chasm's face on the cover. So technically, I guess it's a first cover appearance of him. Also, new Batman Beyond the White Knight book coming out from Sean Gordon Murphy. Immortal X-Men #1 has a cool Mark Brooks wraparound cover. Miles Morales Spider-Man is probably a safe book to pick up. Silk #3 features the first appearance of the new villain character that they introduced in issue 2. It's like a witch character. First full appearance is in issue #3, so pick up Silk #3. Pick up Silk #2 first print if you haven't already. You could probably still find it at comic shops. It's going into second printing. And Spider-Woman #21, I think, is the last issue. So if you know, sometimes last issues end up being worth a lot of money. You never know. I'm going to go ahead and grab a copy just in case. And then the Star Wars Bounty Hunters, the Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant, features Carl Weathers' character from The Mandalorian on the cover. What's his name? Is it Grief Karga? I'm trying to remember the name of the character. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, so those are the books you want to look for this week. Then there is that Something Is Killing the Children, has like several different variants. I'm kind of getting worn out on Something Is Killing the Children, to be honest with you guys. I tried to like get on the bandwagon, and it's just, they just keep doing so many variant covers. It's just hard to get excited about it anymore. So there you go, guys. Pick that stuff up if you can, and let me know if you think there's anything that I missed. You know, Louis V, for example, pointed out to me that I missed Batman Urban Legends with the Super Pets cover. And it was great because I was able to go back and pick those up, and, you know, I was worried I might have missed out completely on them. So if you see if you know of something that I missed that came out last week that I didn't feature in this video, please comment down below and I'll take a look and see if I can find it. But yeah, that's it. So shout outs real quick. Fred Hall Direct Edition, always making really cool videos. Comic Crypt to Castle Hills, of course, I always like mentioning him. David Seeking Near Mint. Oh God. Sean Hogan, of course, my #1 fan. Always love seeing your comments. Louis V, Free Energy, Spidey Fan. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing somebody. Mr. Rigor Mortis 86. Lots of cool guys doing videos out there. Guys, I'm going to go take some medication and try to sleep. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care.